introduce myself. My name is Rizkia Alya Nazhifah with name 64250433, and I'm from class 641B24. Here I would like to share my personal opinion about smoking on the campus area. In my opinion, smoking on the campus area is not recommended because it can harm many parties, including students who do not smoke. Cigarette smoke is not only detrimental to smokers, but it can have a greater impact on people who don't smoke or are passive smokers because they inhale cigarette smoke and it is much more dangerous, and the effect can include respiratory problems, disrupt concentration, and can even cause serious illness such as lung cancer. And I think that the campus should be smoke-free area because the campus is a place for us to study, develop our achievement, and not to style ourselves to look cool by smoking, because some people still consider smoking to be a cool lifestyle. Let's work together to keep the campus area clean, healthy, safe, comfortable, and free from cigarette smoke. That's the speech I can convey. Thank you for your attention. More or less sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Rizkia Alya Nazhifah. I will explain about the question word. The first one is meaning. A question word is a word to use to ask about something, such as reason, time, place, object, person, and many other things. Question word can also be used to form noun clauses and adjective clauses. The next is usage. Question words are used by someone to ask for information, to which the other person must provide a clear answer. In English, they are also known as open questions. The example is what, when, where, who, whom, which, whose, why, and how. The first one is what. What is a question word that functions to ask about something or something related to someone. The example is, what are you doing? What is your name? What do you think about me? The next is why. Why function as a search for reasons or causes. These reasons can be positive or negative to find out the background of something that happened. The example is, why are you crying? Why do you love me? And why did you leave me? The next is when. When is used to ask about something happened. When the example is, when did you finish playing the game? When did he leave? When will the class start? The next is which. So, how often have you been confused about a choice? Whether it's about an item, a color, an opinion, or something else. Well, you can use which to ask about choice. The example is, which one dress do you want? Which one do you prefer? iPhone or Android? And which food do you want? The next is who. Who or question word to ask about people or a person or subject. And the example is, who is your boyfriend? Who opened the door? And who owned this wallet? The next is whom. If previously who was used to ask about the person who has the status of subject, then whom is a type of question word for the person who has the position of object or recipient of the action from the subject. The example is, whom was Ayah talking to? Whom are you going to meet today? Whom will you marry? And the next is whose. If you ask, what the difference between whose and who and whom? The difference is whose is a question word to ask about possession. The example is, whose handphone is that? Whose wallet is this? It is yours. Whose outfit are you wearing? And the last is how. How is used when you want to ask about manner or process, condition, and quality. This question word also applies to asking about price, duration, frequency, age, method, distance, or quantity or amount. And the example is, how was your exam? How much do you need? And how much money do you have? That's all my explanation. Thank you for attention. More or less, I apologize. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.